ask why there's so many hangers on the floor. The answer is dumb. I hope there's nothing with my name on in here. And there isn't. Hey. Alright, cool, it's locked. So, there are these 3 things right here. They're all the ideas and whatever concepts that I had that haven't come into fruition. At least not yet. I might revisit it if I feel like it, but chances are that I'm not going to. So, we have the stack of papers and folders, which was my old system before I had a book. And I have this other notebook with all the stuff in it. And this box full of papers with awesome bunch of stuff in it. I didn't say awesome. So I'm gonna go by the sheer amount of porn that I've drawn. 'Cause I do it a lot. Like I remember that I took a couple pages from this one because there was this art teacher that was interested in me, and I put all the hentai that I drew in here into here because it was No Nut November and I was really lonely. Okay, now we start here. And you see, this is the earliest that I've drawn, and then there's this. I mean, I knew I'd see a whole bunch off the bat, but anyway. Take this out, and we go by chronological order. You know, I tried to draw a good-looking cowboy, kind of shit. This one's folded up, so I had to have drawn it in class, so it shouldn't be that bad. Wasn't even a drawing. Oh, this is a comic. Glasses, because I had glasses at one point. I can see. Poof. Whack. Look, the ground's all detailed and shit. There's a tree, and shit goes up because I couldn't see that far. It's not clever at all. I thought it was funny. And now... Oh, by the way, I'm just cutting out whatever's just porn. Oh, yes, there's this. You see, the thing is, I don't watch Naruto. This is just what I see. I put him on a flamingo. And there's... Oh, yeah. There's something I drew a long time ago. Middle Finger Gang. This was gonna be the squad that I was gonna draw because I was gonna go full artist on a whole bunch of shit, and then I gave up. Then there's this that I drew in class. I have no clue what I was doing. Hey, look, it's a self-portrait of when I was a child, and now I'm a Chad. And there's this, which is on Instagram, but I didn't think I ever showed the back of it because it was shit. Look at him. Look at his dumbass face. And then you have... Oh, yes. Dumb. You run it. Oh! Wow, shit! Boom, he opens up the door. He's got a Lenny face. Oh my, he ran upstairs. Boom. Dude, you're fucking insane. Get the fuck out. You lied. Then there's... Ah, yes, I wrote a very long poem about asses. Are you gonna focus? Asses, the poem of asses by some asshole. Yes, Mom. Alright, so days pass, so I'm back here. So asses, the poem of asses. Asses are everywhere. It's a big ass world. No matter your preference, an ass is an ass. From San Fran to Sakistan. Asses all over the world, from the urban cities to the high grasses. There are tiny asses to massive asses. Some people have flabby asses to firm asses, bony asses to thick asses, from fit asses to fat asses. Everyone has an ass. From smart asses to dumb asses, from old asses to young asses, an ass is an ass. Asses are unisex too. Guys have asses, girls have asses. There's an ass for everyone. There's no age limit for asses. There's no gender specific ass. You don't have to be from Assenburg, Assenwetter to have an ass. I have an ass, you have an ass. Why not show me that ass? We just wanna see you shake that. Very fun poem. Yes, my friend drew this, and then I went on the back.
Why do women only like jerks who treat them like shit?
Why do guys only want bitchy bimbos who walk all over them?
I'm making fucking mac and cheese, and nobody can stop me! Because I'm a fucking asshole. And now I just have asses on the brain. Amazing. I drew this in class because I was trying to like learn perspectives and stuff and junk. Did a pretty bad job. And yeah. Yes, I tried to. There was this point where I was trying to draw myself, or what I thought I looked like, and I think I still do. There's this. Like, there's just a giant ass eye of the universe, and I'm floating, and then I just shaka at the thing, because fucking, I don't know, I was really bored. This is about the time when I started to draw a whole bunch. This one is actually tame, because it's covered, but if you look on this side, yeah, it's just porn. And this was the comic that referenced Jesus and Man on the Beach. Because I'm a... yes. There's a nun. I fucked her up. And but when you a guy, because they always be fucking little boys. More porn. Don't worry about it. This is all stuff I drew, by the way. Another one. If I don't feel like showing you all of these. Oh yeah, this was No Nut November. I was really bored and lonely. Putting these all face down, by the way. More of that. I'm gonna have to censor all this. But except for this last one, I won't. Holding it upside down, because maybe if you're dumb enough, you won't notice. There is this. Not complete porn, but it was the beginning. Then there's just this. I wrote something in Japanese, and I translated it. I'd rather you see that. And that's a leg. This is gonna be a very hard job. Okay, so if you could imagine, right? Back, ass. And there's a wiener coming out of it. I think, well, it's kind of shit. It's a monster girl, but yeah, I didn't get to draw the dude or the dick. So there's just this. This is definitely gonna get me deleted one way or another. This is more artful than anything, so I'm alright with it. So I tried to learn skeletons because I was trying to figure out how chests work. Because at this point I was saying, well, you know what they say, draw what you love. Nobody says that, or at least I never heard anybody say that, but I tried to coin it so other people would start saying it. But yeah, it's more dragon porn. I wanted more people to say, if you love it, then that's what you should learn to draw. So this is practice, and this was a job that I did. It's on Imgur, or this guy, he wanted pictures of his cats in Roblox, so I did that, and I just used different colored pens, and I drew over it in Ibis Paint X, which I don't use anymore because I fucking hate it. Oh god. Here's a folded up paper, and it's all dirty. Okay, there's nothing in it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Something that my friend drew, and I guess I just kept. Oh yes, this was another comic. It was pretty stupid. There's this tree, right? It's got a hole in it. And this dude is like, he's doing it. And if I can just, and then you see the tree grows more of a figure as time goes more of a figure as time goes on, and then a squirrel comes out of the hole and just bites his dick off. I'm such an asshole. Oh, and then this, I think I just spaced out and started drawing random shapes. Then I want to make it cool, so I did anti-communist, and there's this really fucked up hand. I have no clue what this is. It's just a cool shape, and it turned into a pipe that Wien S. I don't fucking know. There's this that I did in like 3 minutes because I had a permanent marker and I want to see what kind of stuff I can make. You know, like quick draw. You see, this is a good one, but I don't think I can show you. Maybe if I just cover half of it and then. If I move slowly, do dogs call it doggy style? This is why this box exists. It's because like there were a bunch of that I couldn't draw. I tried to draw a pig. Not doing anything. It was just gonna sit there and look cool, and like you see his tusks and stuff. It was supposed to look pretty neat, but I guess I gave up on it. So, why did I draw? Like, it's not much compared to all the other stuff that I've drawn. This isn't much. It's like just, oh yeah, and I tried to draw this little figurine, little mannequin that I got for Christmas. And like, this is actually supposed to be a guy. Like, you know, I was going for like that African kind of look where, you know, they got the chain and then like they got something on it, the jewelry, and then he's, you know, doing his little dance, but you could tell because there is a definite bulge there. I don't know. Like, I thought it would have been a cool concept. There's this, which I tried to be gory, like, for no reason. And then there's... fuck's sake. I would say have a counter, but don't. I tried to draw myself, and I guess I gave up halfway through. And, oh yeah, no, I got horny halfway through, so I did that, and then I fucked her. You wanna know how I got these scars? That was the wrong accent, wasn't it? Anyway, well, there's this. Some of it was actual art. And now we go to this. Because some of those pictures were from this, but I had to tear it out. And you know, it's not much. I'm not a dirty person, or at least not now. I tried to draw myself with a hat, but I fucked up the hat, so I made it its own little creature. And I even tried to make an old man hat. It didn't work. I drew this picture once where... Actually, one of the art teachers at the school that I didn't have, he took interest in me because my math teacher told him that I drew a lot. And he said that he really liked the shotgun because of the shape of, like, you know, the stock and, like, how it just, you know, does its thing, kind of looks weird. There's that. Yeah, I'm just laying in a mattress in the middle of nowhere. You can even see I tried to introduce perspective, but I didn't do it very well. My clothes are there. You know, I'm on this mattress with my pants on. Oh yeah, and then there's this, where I tried again way later. I actually wrote a song. It's somewhere in there. And it was kind of shit. It was like, I'm back. And that was... Yeah, then there's this. Welcome, Matt. Footsteps break into the window. Welcome. It's kind of dumb. Oh, this was something that I did. Somebody wanted me to draw their OC, so I did that. I'm not like the other girls. I'm a horse stuck in jello that is bald. I tried to do surrealism. It kind of sucked. Then there's this comic that I drew for the other dude with his OC. Fuck, because that's like something that I used to do back then. I don't do it anymore. I do this now. And there's this. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, when I posted I tried to make another OC, but it was kind of shit. So, yeah, look at that. It's a plane, but I drew balls. There's this. Because this was like, when I was during No November, I drew this and then I drew that because, yeah. Then I was planning on posting it, so I was like, I better not blow up from this because one of my other friends blew up for making a joke about vibrators. It was I didn't like it. There's this guy. This is when OK Boomer was a thing. I don't think it is anymore. But I was making fun of them. Never posted any of this. There's this, which the aforementioned art teacher also didn't like. He liked the idea, but he pointed out the middle fingers. But I just said, you know, it's just a gesture. These are the only gestures I could think of. I think it's pretty neat. The eyes were kind of cool too, I guess. Then there's this, because I also wrote a different song. I fell in love with a lesbian. And there was this. Look how dumb this dude looks. Look at this dumb motherfucker. And there's this, Leaps, another song I wrote. A lot of these were just, I tried to write songs. Broke Apparel, I'm actually trying this out again. I'm actually trying to write it now. By the way, none of these use stencils. What the Hell Where was another song that I might commit to. Then there was this that the art teacher really liked. So there was this Demon from Hell or whatever. This is when I was really trying to do like surrealism. You see, he's even got, you know, busted teeth you can see, and he's got holes, and he's got this tongue that he himself is biting into. And then, you know, there's a little bit of blood trailing. He's got his thing down. He's got a lighter. And he's roasting this dude's marshmallow while he's just standing there. There's this stripper centaur with a pyramid head. That's also got a face on his chest. It would appear that he's got a face on his chest. I think he's collecting hair from the demon's beard, which this bird man is also living in. And then there's these graves. Honestly, I don't know why, but there's 3 graves and an open grave. This is supposed to be the demon's leg. It's, you know, like a spider tarantula thing. There's this plant thing with legs and a face wearing underwear, catching the saliva dripping from the demon's mouth. There's a burning tree over here. There's some carvings in it from these two. A skinny man and a fat man in overalls, because I thought that was pretty cool imagery. And as you can see, Medusa with wings. Her snake hairs fighting each other, except for this one because he's ashamed. And she's bringing a dead pig to her offspring. pretty cool. I like the fact that I also use different kinds of eyes too. Like this is the nose. There's these two kinds of eyes. I chose this shape because I never saw anything like that. Anime eyes, you know, the normal eyes, and then the bug, like fish thingy, the bug net thing. Then he had a tattoo, which itself has its own little pattern. I'm kind of proud of this one because I think this one could just be its own thing if I let it be. Tried to do myself again. The gun. I tried to draw a mermaid and an angel, and it was shit. I tried to draw a bird. There was this meme that I had that I don't use anymore, and I'm not going to. This was a job that I gave up on. Tried it again, gave up on it. There was this. I tried to be cool and like, wow. Look, he's got spikes that are in the shape of hair. There's a chicken man. There's a roach. And then there's this. Wait, what? It seems that I would have done this in like half an hour, which is pretty neat. Boobs. Well, there be that. And then, because this is when I was still in school and I was just bored out of my mind. And you know what? This is the first time I ever had to deal with like teenage shit. Because other teenagers, being, you know, normal teenagers, were around me and it was creeping me the fuck out. So, there's this folder full of all the paper that I would have used. I filled it up at least like twice. How about this? Like, put it on the back. Oh, this was the weed song that I did on 420. This is the gingerbread man part. This is part of the video that got taken down in America because I used Jimi Hendrix. This was supposed to be art from the gingerbread man, but I gave up on it. A boner. And more porn. This was the scoreboard for a game that I made up. That I also used the backup for the gingerbread man. This was another thing for the gingerbread man. Rated R gingerbread man. And the back, there was this part where I was trying to write jokes based on the guitar strings. And then there's this collection of poems that I wrote. They're not really poems, but like starts of songs that I thought maybe I could make into their own thing. This is Take Me Home Country Roads in Spanish. Because I was going to do it on Cinco de Mayo, but then I gave up on it. I tried to write a parody. Where I take a whole bunch of rap songs and put them together and then I'll do it. Another song that I was going to write about myself, but I gave up. This pig thing that there's a video on. Then I drew this this comic for this game, for the game that I made up that I was talking about before. I don't know why I separated the pages, but I'll put those up there. And then there was this. It was supposed to be a video essay on how to know if you're a side character, and it was supposed to relate like the real world to a book. This was another song that I wanted to write. Why guns kind of suck. Oh, and by the way, this is before I knew how to play guitar. So yeah, and you know what? I'm alright with this one because I think it was funny, and I posted it on Instagram. It didn't get me in trouble. So there was this. Can I make this a comic? Fuck no. Actually, no, maybe. As long as 20% effort. Just like my little notes. This is the spreadsheet on the size of character penises based on, you know, their archetypes. So you got the normal dude, normal size, buff dude, small. The lanky man always has a lanky wiener, furry, and the stoner dude. And I thought it'd be funny. This guy, Hammer Boy, basically his lore is that he makes weapons for the little universe that I tried to create for this comic, and you'll be seeing this guy a lot. Cause like, oh wait, shit, actually, we're on the. I'm so dumb. Oh yeah, there's this. Yeah, it's called TTG, and I was making a whole like little thing about it, and you see, it's because I wanted to draw a comic, and I kept this one on the front because I really liked it. And there's a bunch of drawings and writings about, you know, stuff. And then there's this, which I really like. Good luck censoring all that. And then I tried to change up my style by learning eyes. I started with this side and enjoyed it. I wonder what would it look like if I made it more dude-like. So there's that. Then this is when I tried drawing wings because I really like the way birds look. So yeah. Then what the fuck is this? Oh yeah, I tried to draw someone getting hit with a baseball bat, cartoonily. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh yeah, this is when Corona started. This is so dumb. I'm getting taken down. There's this. I tried to do thing. Paper bag president and a character that I wanted to make, where it's just TV screen. There's this. That's a guy. And it's a manly lion and a deer that sort of looks like me. Back in the day, when I was coming back to YouTube, or like I got this phone that I'm using now, I was gonna start posting a whole bunch of videos that had actual effort put into them, and I was gonna call this Renaissance, but I ditched it because that's stupid. But I like this paper that I made. It looks pretty neat. This was gonna be like Vaporwave and Outrun, and then just all this other shit that's slightly applied to me. I tried to draw skulls. There's this spider here. I don't think you saw the skull, but there's this spider here. Oh wait, no, this is the weed song. What the fuck? What was that one at the bottom? Well, anyway, here's the weed song. Empty, mostly paper of. I tried to draw a land shark. I don't think I ever did this one. Oh no, yeah, I did this one in the one video. I read it. Tried to draw this character, bunny mask. I thought it would have been cool if there was a mask that also had like, you see a little LCD thingy, and then like the digital clock kind things. And there was this. It was kind of shit. I tried to draw a shark. And it was kind of shit. Then there's this fool. Yeah. And then there was this. Explaining dedication on bunny girls. It's up. Don't worry. There's this. Yeah. And Dios tres. So, alright. Continue where we left off. Poem, dedication with bunny girls, random shit that I didn't acknowledge last time, or yesterday. I don't even remember what I was doing, but that's just to get you in the mood, or get me in the mood. I kind of want to show off some of the stuff in the TTG folder, and one of these days I'll explain what TTG is. Not today though, because this is enough work, and also because it's completely unrelated to the rest of the stuff going on here. I mean, it might explain the comics and like the score, but yeah, nah. So we have this, another beginning to a song. It was gonna be pretty pretty good. I think it would have been good if I had a band. I only have that. Don't worry about that, but I have that. You've seen it. There's this picture that I did. Hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. And it kind of just goes like that, because you see he ain't got no ears, he ain't got no mouth, and he ain't got no eyes. Then there's this really buff moth guy. I couldn't think of anything. Then there's this old folder full of songs and like stuff that I tried to write. Someone put their cigarette out on my folder. As you can see 3 times, it wasn't me. I don't smoke. What if fingers were leaves? Exercise for horny degenerates. That's Hey Piney. This was this was I'm Back. This is the one that you saw that I pulled out earlier. You see, because I was also really bad at writing. Revive isn't even a word. I don't think it's a word. I think I meant refurbish. Oh, and if you're wondering why there's holes in this, is because this was in a different folder, and we had this science experiment thingy for science class, and what we did is we shot up my folder with my friend's BB gun, and that's why there's holes in all this, to make it look way more ghetto. I'm back from the war, I'm back from the raid, I'm back from the dead, yeah, it's kind of shit. Oh yeah, and there's I fell in love with a lesbian. It has potential, but it doesn't really have its own like identity, because I stole from a bunch of other songs, so I didn't want to do it. What If love song, more of it. This is the beginning of a song called Ghetto School, or at least like the first draft. I mean, this is when I thought that maybe I could sell one of my schools as like, actually ghetto, like hood and stuff, but all the schools that I've been to were more ghetto, as in like DIY, like just held together with duct tape. Empty Love Song, that's Ghetto School, the poster. Another beginning of a song. The middle of a song. Another beginning of a song. Beginning of a different song. Beginning of a song. Beginning of a song. Random thing that I drew when I was bored in class. Look at him. He's taking off his stuff. He's got way too many buttons. I have no clue what this was supposed to signify. Something. Drawing my thing. Fuck my ass, I'm a book do bitch. Dad. Bunch of paper that my friend gave me. This is them. I had an idea for a bit where there was this dolphin that ended up being Hitler. Because I don't fucking know. Another beginning of a rap. You realize that a lot of these are written down. Another beginning of a rap. Beginning of this is supposed to be the intro to I'm Back. Not gonna use it ever again because it's cringe. There's that. Honestly, I would soon burn this book and only keep a couple of pages, but yeah. And then we have the first page. Yeah. Dios te cuatro. Nah, I'm kidding. I came back the same day. I woke up early. So then we have this one that I used for the anti-vape campaigns don't work. Here's why. I wrote it down, and this is all that I wrote. That's all she wrote. And this is when I found we got some calligraphy pens. I tried to test it out, and that's the only thing I could write. But that's the first thing I tried writing. I tried writing in the thing. Tried doing that. And all that. And then tried writing a song. Fuck, I don't even know. And that's all of it in the old piles. Excluding the TTG stuff, because I'm gonna do that as soon as possible, because I think that I actually have a Discord for it actually, but it's a good concept that I myself came up with, so I'm kind of proud of it, and I drew a whole bunch of stuff for it, including everything in the folder. But yeah, that took way too long. It took like 3 days, because friggin', oh my god. Whatever. I don't know if I should say bye like a YouTuber or not, but whatever. Hey yo, before I roll the outro, right, I just need to explain something, and I came to apologize at the end, because you see, this was a very big project, right? And in order for me to fit it into my phone, because the actual video ended up being around 2,000 megabytes, you know, my usual standards, but it was really hard to fit it into my phone, and you know, this is the only way that I have stuff. Like, I tried my best. I tried to upload all my music onto Google Drive so I could delete it and then download it after I upload the video, but you know what, that was taking way too long. It's been 4 days. It's way longer than I usually spend on these things. And, you know, it's 4 days worth of work. I didn't want to just delete it. And if I did, then, like, there would be a whole bunch of stuff that would just be out of context if I ever did it, like the TTG stuff. Like, it's just going to come out of left field. Or, like, maybe if I make a whole bunch of songs and I said, oh, I wrote this before, I should have mentioned it. It's just going to come out of nowhere. And I think it'd be weird. And then, and because I also want input too, because, like, there are some things that I was hoping that you people would, like, tell me, oh, maybe if you dove into that a little bit, I'd like to see into that. I thought that would be a pretty cool thing to do. But then, like, so basically I'm just looking for input. And I'm, like, just showing you what I have. And, like, maybe you could, like, pick and choose what you wanted. But I just wanted to apologize, because, yeah, I don't know how shitty the video is gonna look, because, you know, I can't see it until after it's done. But, yeah, I did have to lower the quality just so that I could get it out. So, sorry for that. And if you didn't mind or whatever, then just know that that's not the standard. My standards are just a bit higher. It didn't meet my standards, but it's what I had to do. Alright, roll the outro.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with her finger and her thumb in the